Hi, my name is Jenny. I live in Ashington with my husband James and my 3 children. The reason that I'm telling you this story is because God did something really amazing for me recently. So back in, I think about March, I went to the doctor and they discovered that I had kidney stones. I actually had 18 stones in total. I had 10 in my right kidney and 8 in my left kidney. And quite a lot of them were small, but there were, in both kidneys, there were 2 each in each that were about between 6 and 8 millimeters. I went to see a consultant and he said we're going to use this method of treatment called lithotripsy, where they put shock waves into the kidney stone, and the shock waves basically break the stone up and then you can pass it naturally.
So I received a text from James, Jenny's husband, to ask if I could pray for Jenny. And before doing so, I just asked the Lord if there were any particular instructions. And I had a sense of him saying, don't pray, clap, which was pretty weird. Anyway, Jenny called and said I was going to clap down the phone.
Because I knew Patrick well, I trusted him with the clapping, and he put me on speaker.
And so I started clapping, and clapped, I don't know, 10 or 12 times, I guess. And I picked up the phone and said, "Bit weird, Jenny, but how was that?" She said, "Very interesting." The
sound of the clapping was pretty identical to the sound that the machine made when they were blasting the kidney stone, which was quite surreal.
Massively encouraging, having done something a little bit weird.
Anyway, that was that, and I went back the following week for my second lot of treatment on the right kidney, and they x-rayed me, and the nurse came out and she said, "Well, we can't see any stones." And I said, "Oh, really?" And she said, "No, we really can't see anything except maybe a tiny little grain in your right kidney." This is the right kidney I'm talking about.
And they'd ultrasounded her twice, trying to work out where these stones had gone. And basically, the stones had completely disappeared in her right kidney. Interestingly, she still had the 8 stones in her left kidney.
So they came back, she came back, the nurse, and she said, "Okay, well, we're now going to treat your other kidney because there isn't anything to treat in your right kidney." So my left kidney, again, it had a couple of big stones in, so they blasted one of those stones and then sent me home. And I phoned Patrick to tell him, and he said,
"Just give thanks for what Jesus has already done in your right kidney, and it'll produce increase in your left kidney. It'll produce those stones disappearing in the left kidney."
So that's what we did. We just praised God for what he'd done, thanked him, and left it in his hands, really. So I had 2 weeks before I went back. Same procedure, they x-ray you. And then I was left waiting for quite a while. And then in came my consultant and he said, "Well, very good news, they've all gone." And I said, "Even the little grains?" He said, "I can't see any stones in either of your kidneys at all. So you can go home."
She thinks she passed 1, maybe 2 stones, but no more than that. But the rest, including some quite large ones, had completely vanished. So it was just amazing. Isn't Jesus? He's extraordinary.